Our campus tour this fall will continue. There will be even more tours in the years to come. America Fest here in Phoenix this December will go on. It will be greater than ever. The radio and podcast show that he was so proud of will go on. And in a world filled with chaos, doubt, and uncertainty, my husband's voice will remain. And it will ring out louder and more clearly than ever. And his wisdom will endure.
Charlie's young widow, Erica, vowing to keep his movement going, saying the college tours will not stop in that emotional address to the nation last night. More now of Charlie Kirk's impact on political culture with the CEO of another youth movement that addresses divisions at universities all across the country. Joining me now, Bridge USA CEO Manu Meal. Thank you very much for joining us today. Bridge USA, doing a little research as we were going to welcome you to the program, is set to empower young people to engage in constructive dialogue and disagreement to improve the quality of politics. Also on your site, Bridge USA strongly believes in our ability to hold strong beliefs while being able to express them in a constructive manner. Your thoughts on the assassination of Charlie Kirk, who seemed of a like mind on this very important issue of exchanging ideas peacefully, openly. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us.
Molly, thank you for having me on, and especially on this difficult Saturday morning. You know, yesterday night I was listening to Erica Kirk speaking, and right afterwards we had to, make our response, and it was just incredibly heartbreaking to see. Our prayers are with Charlie, Erica, his two children. It was inspired by Charlie. You know, as he said, we may have disagreed on form and style, but at this moment in our country, the assassination of Charlie was not just an attack on Charlie, it was an attack on our mission, the mission of conversation and dialogue. And we've seen that echo throughout many instances of political violence. I'll just share this with you, Molly. Just in the morning, right before I came on, I have a live ticker of college campuses, San Jose State, our University of Missouri chapter, Bridge USA chapters across the country where students are working hard to have these conversations. And there's a counterculture brewing. And that counterculture stands for conversation, curiosity, and most importantly, these students are ready for a new chapter. And I think, unfortunately, the one silver lining I see is Charlie's enduring legacy of conversation is something that we as an organization and many others can carry on across the political spectrum.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk's voice will not be silenced in these coming days and many years to come. But how do you encourage students who now might be afraid to engage in open debate if there are threats across the nation? How do you convince people to continue to come forward?
You know, right before your show, one of our students was actually reading President Abraham Lincoln's biography. And I have it with me right now because President Lincoln said something profound during the Gettysburg Address. He talked about uncontrolled emotion being one of the greatest threats to American democracy. And emotion is important. We need to have passion. But one of the things that students across the country that lead these Bridge USA chapters are doing right now is they're telling other young people, having the conversation does not mean that you don't have strong ideological convictions. Having the conversation means we show up to understand why people disagree with us, and that enables us to actually move forward. And that is critical at this moment, and I think people are looking for that type of hope.
We will be moving forward. Thank you, Manu Meal. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.